Prepare to... Oh dear! It seems that the frantic bludgeoning you gave me earlier has caused my memory to escape me. What?!
Did you just suck the blood out of those things?
Blood is sound, sound are words, and words are power.
What's going on, Vice?
Is this my memory?
You all right, Vice? Hang in there!
It would seem I can regain my powers by defeating these monsters.
Is this magic?
Magic indeed.
They finally arrive at the resting place of the great Tremere Ancient, where Yumi and Serena are already waiting. But the Illuminati are already trying to seal them in using explosives, which is making the cave very unstable. Just as they are about to use the potion on the coffin, Bruno, Sarah and Robin arrive. Bruno tells them that it is him again, and he was under some sort of magical spell. Then he informs them that Serena is a traitor and was working for the cult all along. An argument takes place, but there is no time. The cave is quickly falling apart. Yumi breaks them up and tells them to talk about it later. The coffin is opened and the potion is used before they all dash off to the exits where rocks are falling like rain. Suddenly, in that moment, Sarah and Bruno both slip off the side of the bridge. Robin tries to pull Sarah up, but the falling rocks and shaking of the cave makes it very hard. She slowly falls, telling Robin that it isn't her fault and that she is sorry. Casimir manages to bring Bruno back up. The bridge starts to crumble, and Yumi urges them to move. But Robin is lost in a world of her own and stays on the bridge, staring into the void. Alexander refuses to leave her. Yumi continues to shout for them to leave, but they refuse. The bridge crumbles more and more, and Robin stumbles, almost falling herself. In that moment, Alexander slips, falling over the side. Robin tries desperately to pull him up, snapping out of her trance, but she fails and he falls to his death. Bruno dashes back over to carry Robin out, almost falling down into the pit himself. They make it out through a back entrance. The impact of this was high. They had lost 2 dear members of the group and everyone was feeling the loss and grief. Even Yumi was feeling this hard to deal with. Robin sank to her knees, lost in her own little world, as did Bruno, feeling guilty about what had happened. Casimir did his best to keep everyone motivated, but the tension was just too high. Yumi knew that they had to leave soon as the cult would soon be onto them, but everyone needed time to recover. Yumi went off ahead and ensured that they were safe leaving them all behind, whilst keeping a close eye on Robin. It took some time, but Casimir managed to get them all to move, though he was concerned about Bruno, who was thinking about quitting the group. They arrive back at the camp, where Ellie greets them, though wonders where the others are. Yumi only offers silence, which makes it clear what has happened. Adam and Steve become enraged, but Clay calms them down. Quora, overhearing the fuss, decides to carve a memorial for them. Bruno becomes distant at this point, staying away from the camp. It took some time for Yumi to return. She tells them that they are heading east tomorrow. She needs everyone to focus as the cult will not stop until everyone is dead. This in turn was putting a lot of pressure on Yumi.